It's so hard to tell who you can trust anymore. There's something like that Neil Young sang in a song called Man Needs a Mate. Back in 1972, I don't know who to trust anymore. So, yeah, I'm talking about the media now. So, it's become so crazy, so full of, you know, un untruth. A lot so full of lies and yeah, false information coming all the time. I mean, it seems like they are just after getting everybody as worked up as possible, as alarmed and alerted over nothing really. And I'm quite sick of that now, because after all that we have been through, the fucking, COVID and the wars everywhere and all these scares, water is gonna run out, clean water, and you know, global warming, blah blah blah. And now, then we find out, nothing is, everything is the same as before, more or less. So, one thing is, media is full of shit. I mean, most media sources right now, or outlets, whatever you call them, or portals, they are full of shit, alright? So, yeah. Another thing is all these fucking prophets, of the doom. Uh, There are many of them today on various channels also talking about AI, you know, taking over everything and robots and aliens and all that nonsense, all that crap. So, yeah, fucking chill. I really don't know what to say. It's just that you must not really listen to any of that crap. You must try and, form your own kind of impression, and your own version of it all, and try to find the real truth. It's difficult, of course, yes, I know it's difficult not to be influenced by any of these phony, propaganda and, yeah, all these media sources that are so, so wrong and so full of. It's called sensationalism, right? They're only after creating the more sensationalist, news. So why? Because they want as many people as possible to click on. Now that everything is based on internet, it's all about the fucking clicks. All right, it's all about that. So they make a headline like an earthquake or something in Peru, let's say, and instead of it was I guess an earthquake on like 4 point something Richter scale. They write 6 or 7. So yeah, instead of 200 people that they write 2,000. So that's what they do, assholes, because they can. Because you don't live there and you cannot know. You know, anybody who wasn't in the earthquake really has a hard time knowing the exact numbers and all that exact truth. So that's why they manipulate these numbers and facts. And yeah, there were some earthquakes earlier this year in Croatia. I think there was one before also last year, but it turned out they weren't really that. I mean, the one last year was pretty big, but no, those that I think happened this year were really not. They were really quite small, but then everybody started fearing. Oh no, this is an earthquake. Whatever series of earthquakes is just gonna continue coming. Well, you know what, people? That's not possible. Actually, it's not possible. Once an earthquake happens in an area, there is a very little possibility that it can happen in the same area soon. I mean, right after that. That's what I know anyway. So yeah, same goes with the floods. Now we had just last week, or actually this was this week, on the beginning of this week, there was some rain and heavy rain north from where I live, north of Oslo, and there were some floods there. But we were all alarmed actually. Now they have this new system which sends us on our phones an alert, this terrible sound, you get squeaking sound. And we got that alert, even though here everything was normal. There was rain, but there was no flood or anything, no massive rain. So yeah, it's so ridiculous. I really don't know. So as I said, you don't know who to trust anymore because the people in charge, those who are in power, they lie. Also, they lie. The news people lie, media lie. All right. So everything is one big lie. So don't watch the news. All right. Don't watch the fucking news, unless you wanna see the weather. Yeah. So or sports, whatever. But these fucking news about disasters and the wars and everything, don't watch that. That's my advice to you. All right. Bye.